Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining us live right here on Spectrum News at 6 o'clock. I'm Casey Bortnick. As you can tell, I'm not in the studio, and I couldn't be happier about it. I am at the 119th Rochester Lilac Festival, and we're going to be here for the next half hour, taking you inside this event like we really never have before. Jeff Springett, the festival organizer, will be joining me in just a moment, as will Don Jeffries from Visit Rochester. Jordan Mazza is here as well. He'll be speaking to those kind of milling around in the crowd, taking part in this wonderful event, and it sure is a great event. Before we get to that, I'm sure you want to know how it's going to be this weekend, especially if you're heading here to the Rochester Lilac Festival here in Highland Park. To answer that question, Todd Kirkman joins us now live from the Weather Center. Todd, what can we expect for tonight and this all-important weekend?
Oh, I wish I was out there with you, Casey. It looks so nice out. We've got kind of partly sunny skies right now. We're going to stay dry through the evening. If you are going to head out to the Lilac Festival, current temperature in Rochester at 57. Sun and clouds tomorrow. Looks like a very nice day, dry throughout with high temperatures in the low to mid 60s, Casey.
All right, Todd, appreciate the update. We'll check back with you in just a little bit. And for those of you who don't know or just want a reminder about this festival and what it's all about, we are in the second weekend of this 10-day festival, and you're going to run into some rain here and there. They've had some rain, but nowhere near a washout when it comes to this festival. The big draw here is, of course, the lilacs. Highland Park features more than 1,200 bushes, more than 500 different varieties. The inspiration for this festival dates back to 1898 when 3,000 people came to the park one Sunday all the way back in May 1898, long time ago, to see all those lilacs. 10 years later, 25,000 people came to the first organized Lilac Festival. Since then, the number of visitors has grown to more than 500,000 over the course of this 10-day event. And there are all kinds of vendors, music, and surrounding activities. What activities, you might ask? Well, we're going to answer that right now. Joining me right now is the festival organizer, Jeff Springett. Jeff, yeah, first of all, great seeing you. Thanks for making some time.
Sure, my pleasure.
This is
your facts right. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did some prep work, and you know, I love this festival. I've been coming here since I was a teenager. My brother brought me here. I'm a native of the North Country, but I've really enjoyed this thing. For those people who are coming in for the first time, watching, maybe thinking about coming down, what's this festival all about?
Well, it's about variety. Tomorrow, actually right now, they're setting up behind us about a block on Reservoir Avenue, about 160 artists for our arts and crafts show that goes on Saturday and Sunday, both weekends of the festival. And that opens at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Saturday, and goes till 6 o'clock Saturday. And then again on Sunday, 10 to 5. Okay. That's one thing. Tomorrow also is the last day of our 3-day craft beverage expo. Okay. This year on Thursday and Friday, actually you can still make it down for the last wine, cider, and spirit tasting. Okay. Goes till 8:30 tonight. And then tomorrow we have 54 breweries from across New York State. I think there's about 8 cideries and about 6 or 8 distilleries.
Sure.
And you pay $37.50, I believe, is the price. I could be a little bit off. Got a lot of numbers in my head right now.
Lots to remember.
But you can get that all on our website, rochesterevents.com or lilacfestival.com. And there's 2 sessions tomorrow, 12:30 to 4 and 5 to 8:30. Okay. And you'll be able to sample 54 breweries, each of whom have about 2 or 3 different kinds of their specialty beers. It's a lot of fun. It's very popular. We've got a 12,000 square foot tent right across the street. And then there's the entertainment that goes on from 10:30 in the morning tomorrow until 8:30 tomorrow night.
Okay. Jeff, before I let you go, I want to ask you about, security. It's been an issue in the past, and I know you've made some changes to deal with that. There's a difference now for those 16 and older need to be accompanied by a responsible adult to get into this festival.
17 and older.
17 and older, okay.
16 and under.
But if you're 17, you have to show ID, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So that change, I know you said the crowd has been really good this year. You've had a record crowd so far this year. Do you think that's had anything to do with it? Do people feel more comfortable this year?
You know, it's funny. I was talking to Don about it earlier, and it seems that it's working.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we're a little surprised, but we had an idea, we put it to work, and it's been a very smooth festival so far. There's been no incidents.
Okay.
And a lot more families we see coming of all shapes and sizes, and people are coming from out of town,
Okay.
pushing strollers, and it's been a great festival so far. We're really
Keep it up.
pleased. The weather's
Yeah.
been great, and it's supposed to be good. We've also got the 5K, 10K, and Dunkin' Donuts Dash right here
Sure.
on the street on Sunday morning.
All right.
All on our website, lots of information.
All right.
Check it out.
All right. Well, we appreciate some of your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Appreciate you
joining us.
being here. It's a great day in the park.
Well, it certainly is, and the sun's coming out, so
And
your
the
timing is
flowers-
great.
The flowers
the lilacs
bloom.
look
They're
great.
still peaking. They'll peak all weekend long.
All right.
And
Well, we
come on,
appreciate it.
smell the flowers, as they say.
All right. Well, a lot of people are also smelling the flowers. Jordan Mazza has been catching up with people. We're talking about memories. Some people just have a lot of great memories, and some people are just experiencing this for the first time. He caught up with some of them. He joins us now live. Jordan, take it away.
Hey Casey, we're doing well. The Lilac Festival was named one of the best places in the world to see in the month of May, and you can see why. There is obviously a huge crowd here for the flowers, but there is certainly a lot more to do. You can see the crowd here on the lawn listening to performers like Cat Wright, and of course there are a lot of people here for the food vendors as well. Now, the sun was just peeking out a minute ago. It's not quite as warm and sunny as it was earlier this week, but that hasn't stopped the crowds, and the crowds have really been picking up throughout the evening here. And we're seeing lots of people from all over the region. We're seeing families, we're seeing young people. There is the parental escort policy this year that is new, so those under 16 will need an adult to supervise them, to be their chaperone. But we're still seeing people of all ages here coming for the food vendors. We've got crepes, we've got smoothies, lemonade, we have fried dough. We saw some funnel cakes were very popular items as well. And really a lot that people are coming here for. And they're describing it as a family-friendly event. So let's hear what some of those people have to say.
Upstate New York is a beautiful area, and we're proud for it to be our home. And you know, we're just looking to hike the trails and enjoy the good weather. I mean, preferably it could be a little warmer, but we're used to it because we're upstate New Yorkers. So, you know, 40 degrees is warm for us. So, but yeah, man, funnel cakes, gyros, garbage plates.
This is a family event, and so far as I can tell, things seem to be, you know, a lot better in terms of some of the chaos and that kind of stuff that happened over the last couple of years. And so we're excited about, you know, the fact that the city continues to grow and progress. And yeah, it's a wonderful place to bring your family and enjoy the day and spend some time.
I think there's plenty to do. I mean, there's food, there's bouncy houses, there's concerts, there's lilacs. I think there's stuff for every age group.
It's a tradition. We come every year, and my dad wanted to make sure we got out to see the lilacs, even though the sun's not on our side right now. And my son is here for music, so it sort of covers the whole family.
It's worth to start those kinds of family traditions and just enjoy. It's a wealth of Rochester's creativity and what we have to celebrate. So yeah, I'd say come.
As you just heard, a lot of reasons for the whole family to be here and to celebrate what Rochester has to offer, the best of what Rochester has to offer. And it's only getting started for this final weekend. There are bounce houses, there's more food, there's a craft beverage expo, arts and crafts, a lot more activities for the whole family coming up this weekend. Casey, back to you.
All right, Jordan Mazza over in the festival. He's a little ways away from where we are right now with the people who are enjoying themselves here. Jordan, we'll check back in with you just a little bit. Speaking of people coming into this festival from outside and kind of enjoying themselves, Visit Rochester is very happy about that.
Oh, we sure
Don
are.
Jeffries from Visit Rochester joins me right now. Record crowd so far. Is this what you guys expected? I mean, you can never really gauge this, but you just hope for the best. Is this what you were hoping for?
Yeah, it's exactly what we're hoping for. And the sun's coming out now, and it's fabulous. You know, our information booth right across the street. People from all over the world. Today we had people from China, people from India, all over the United States, South Carolina, Colorado. So it's just fun welcoming everybody to Rochester.
Yeah, it's certainly been a really good festival so far, and I know the numbers have been what you were hoping for. Talk about people coming from the outside. Obviously, locals like to come down, check this out every year to see what's new. Where do most people come from, and how do you bring in tour buses? Tell us about that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of tour buses coming in. Every day we have a bunch of them. I think we'll probably have 25 to 30 before the festival is over. But they come from all over the country. Some are visiting relatives and they time it for the Lilac Festival so they can come and see this. And other people are just flower enthusiasts. They like the lilacs. Largest lilac collection in North America. So, and they bloom perfectly this year, so it was just great.
Don, I was talking to Jeff about this a little bit earlier, and I remember coming here when I was a teenager, and we go back to the 1990s when I talk about my time being a teenager, but it was such an event to come to this festival. I think maybe over the years, maybe that it kind of changed a little bit. There wasn't that enthusiasm and energy. Have you seen a new energy around this festival over the last few years?
Yeah, we have. We really have. And over the years, it's become more and more of a family event. You look around, see all the strollers and the little kids and the parents and the grandparents bringing their families. It's become a tradition. And, you know, thanks to Jeff and his creativity, there's always something new also. So people really like the old Lilac Festival, but there's always new things to do here too.
Sure. Yeah, it's definitely something new for everybody. What has been your favorite part of this festival over the years, and especially this year?
You're going to think this is a little strange.
Okay.
Most people love walking through the festival.
Okay.
I go to the parking lot and look at all the out-of-state plates.
That is a little odd, but I can definitely understand why that would be something for you.
It's great to welcome everybody to our great city.
All right, Don Jeffries from Visit Rochester. Don, we appreciate some of your time this
Thank you.
afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
We will.
And enjoy the economic impact that's brought with it as well. Kevin, thank you. We're back here live at Highland Park. We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, our getaway guy will tell us about the formal events that are going on this weekend, update us on some concerts as well. This is the final weekend of the Rochester Lilac Festival, our 2017 edition. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back one more time with Todd Kirkman. He rejoins us now live from the Weather Center. Todd, I'm here in Highland Park. It's still a little chilly out here. Are things going to warm up here over the next few days for those coming here for the Lilac Festival?
Yeah, I think they are a little bit, Casey. We're not going to get back into that nice summery warmth, though, that we enjoyed so much of the last couple of days. Warm up into the 70s on Sunday. Looks like, again, some showers early, then again late. A couple of showers on Monday. Tuesday looks nice. And then back into some more showery weather for Wednesday and Thursday. Casey?
Todd, we'll save some kettle corn for you. Todd Kirkman live at the Weather Center. Todd, I know you love this event pretty much as much as I do with your connections to Rochester, so we appreciate you taking part and updating us on the forecast here. Like we've been talking about during this whole broadcast, this is really a great getaway if you want to come here for this 10-day event. And who better to turn to than our getaway guy who can give us a tasty way to navigate the final weekend here at Highland Park. Here is Mike O'Brien.
Thanks, Casey. Look at this, pulled pork in a cup thanks to Sticky Lips over in the Big Top Food Tent. You don't get messy with barbecue when it's in a cup and you can walk around the Lilac Festival and enjoy.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for our live broadcast here from Highland Park, the 2017 edition of the Rochester Lilac Festival. It's going on for 119 years. Had a great time bringing this to you here. I'm Casey Bortnick. Alex Hate's going to be joining us after the break. More news, weather, and sports if you want to get caught up on all of that. We'll leave you with another beautiful view of the real stars of this show, the Lilacs. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stick around.
Homes and rehabilitation services.